everyone, Anita here at More Time to Chalk. And if you see the little red button, that means I'm live. So when you come in, say hi so I can say hi back. If you don't see it, that means it's a hashtag replay. And let me know if you're doing that so that I can say thank you for watching. Now, tonight I am in the spotlight for the group Crafting with the Hot Mess Express. And I'm so honored to be on there. Let me make sure all my comments are up and running so I can see everybody. Okay. Tonight I have a project, a Christmas project, and it's different, and I can't wait to do that one. So I also want to make sure that my keyword is working and that I'm on the right page. Hi, Andrea. I'm just making sure that my comments are working and my keyword is up. So here I am. Okay. Hi, Michelle. So tonight, again, I'm in the spotlight for the Crafting with the Hot Mess Express group, and I put the link in the description to go join their group because they have such talented crafters. And hi, Emily, and you won't be disappointed. You get so many ideas from other people, other crafters, and so please join them. And again, I'm honored to be on in the group. So tonight, I just want to make sure I got everybody. So tonight, we're going to do a Christmas project using a rolling pin. So of course, it's going to be a home decor. Hi, Maud on YouTube. And I'm going to use one of our patterns. This is an Evergreen pattern. I want to use the like the branches with the cherries. So we're going to do that. So the first thing that I want to do, and of course we're going to decorate it. I want to paint the handles red. And this here I have Sandstorm chalk paste. Thank you, Andrea. I know I always say Andrea, but it's Andrea. Oh, this is a new bottle. Okay. And I also put in the description like a shopping cart and the supplies that I'm using. You can also remove and add from that cart as well. So I think what day was it? On Saturday or Sunday? There was one day I was working and we had snowflakes. Hi, Raul. Hi on YouTube. Your names are also so different for me to pronounce. But thanks for joining in. So I got this rolling pin at the dollar store. And I didn't know if I was going to do a Mod Podge on this or a pattern. So I went with the pattern. Where am I from? Ontario, Canada. So we've been getting a lot of nice weather, and then yeah, we got, like, it didn't stay. It was the first snowflakes. But I just hope it's really nice for the kids on Halloween, because sometimes we either get rain or snow. I remember as a kid, we never had that. We would go trick-or-treating with no coats on. all the time. Yeah. We get a lot of snow, believe me. Sometimes, oh my goodness, there's so much snow that, yeah, the snowbanks are so high when you drive by, you barely see your house. Last year actually was a nice winter, and yeah, barely any snow, which I wasn't going to complain. I'm not an outdoor sports person when it comes to winter. I love summer, but winter, yeah. I don't mind actually walking. We have a trail that people walk a lot in the wintertime, and the trees are beautiful when there's snow on it. So, and there's a little, like a creek, you can check it out. Anyways, it's beautiful in the wintertime. I do have snowshoes. I think I've used them once, but I'd have to go back and try it again. But yeah, I used to walk the trails every day. It's even though it was cold, you bundled up, and when you're walking, you do get hot. Okay, I think my coat is actually pretty good. I love this chalk paint. This is a couple more spots. Do you guys get a lot of snow where you're at? Oh, the rolling pin? Yeah. I see a lot of ideas from Pinterest. You may want to go check that out. But I know it's smaller. I was kind of hoping for, they have the bigger ones, but hey, I'll take the small one. I don't know where you can get the wider ones. So I think that's good for this one. I'll just close my lid and then we can do the handles. I'll dry that first. Oh, you hardly get any snow? The color, Emily, it's Sandstorm. Yeah, Sandstorm from Folk Art. I love that one. Because I barely had any in this one, so I just bought a new one. Because we don't get the chalk paste that you guys get. It's the Waverly one. We don't get that here. It's a pretty color, yes. It reminds me of, well, it's like the off-white, or I guess like ivory or mushroom color. Oh, did I miss somebody coming in? Amy Lee, hi. I'm going to miss a couple coming in. Now I have, today I was off, and I've been doing like a lot of crafts because my craft show is on November 9th, so in a couple more, actually a week and a half now. So I've been doing crafts all day down here, and a little bit more tomorrow, and then I go back to work, and I work a weekend again, and then I'll be off for 3 to keep doing some crafts. I've been doing a lot of door hangers and ornaments. Actually, I did a video today. I don't know if you guys saw it. I gotta show you. I did do a video today. It was this ornament here. It's just a rope. So I've been getting all my ropes ready so I can do some for the show. And that's just a print, a cardinal print. So if you haven't checked it today, you gotta check it. It's still a little wet here. Thank you. Yeah, they were actually really easy to do. You can use jute string too. The November 9th craft show, yes. I haven't done a craft show in like years. I know when I have 2 girls, and when my kids were little, I did craft shows every year, and I would take the money and buy their Christmas presents with it. Now I think you need more than craft show money to buy presents. You've never done a craft show? Oh, Emily, you probably would love it. It's not hard to set up your table, and you get to introduce yourself at the same time, and you have beautiful stuff. I actually have 2. My cousin actually convinced me to do one on December 7th, which is a Friday night, and it is it's all like I don't know if you guys do that. I'm shy. You know, when you have here, the stores will open really late so that we can do the shopping. So they have sales and specials. So this one here is a craft show, but with other stores too. So they get to, it's a very small community where I was from. Anyways, they will have it from 6 at night to 10. No, yeah, 6 to 10. So I just hope there's no snow or a snowstorm. So I'll have to sleep at my sister's house because I'm not crazy about driving at nighttime. I don't drive enough at nighttime, I should say. So this red here is ruby, and that one's a really nice color too. That one's from Walmart. I really find it hard to believe that Emily is shy. Actually, I used to be really shy too. Believe me. I was so shy. I'm just trying to get the edge. So does anybody do craft shows? I know, Michelle, you had one, didn't you? The only thing about the craft show is hauling all those boxes. But thank goodness for dollies. Okay, I really like the red. I was debating on green or the red, but the red always wins. She did, and she has one coming up. Yeah, I hope it does good. So when you do, like if you were to do a rolling pin, would you put a print on here, like with rice paper, or would you what would you do on a rolling pin? I was thinking of doing another one with print, but I ran out of rice paper and I ordered some. So it's supposed to be in on Monday. Like, I don't mind using paper on certain things, but sorting out the stuff, yeah. Um, uh, yeah, so I'll do paper, but it's not my favorite. I find paper, I know it's not thick, but when it comes to Mod Podge, I'll wet it so that the paper becomes thin, like wet the back of the paper. So that way you can put it on the Mod Podge easier. Okay, so that's it for the red. Okay, we're going to dry that. Missed a couple of those spots. Oh, hi, Mary. I've used transfers, rice paper as well as stamps. Yes, I have lots of stamps. I have actually kind of like 2 or 3 bins because I do a lot of art journals and cards, so I have tons. Oh, my little dryer, yeah, it's a little Ranger heated. I love it. I actually have 2. I have one upstairs in my my painting room. I have a painting room upstairs for my designs and my craft room downstairs. So I have 2. And they actually last a long time. Like, it's full of paint, but and I got mine on Amazon, and it was, because you have to be careful because it's European, like, so I had to get the adapter for it that came with it, but I got it. But now, this was years ago, so now I think they have the regular plug-in, so you can get that. So you got to make sure that when you do order it on Amazon, that it's the regular plug-in. My t-shirt, yeah, I inked that with the Couture. At the bottom, you could have husband, espresso. I can't remember what the other word. There was actually like 3 or 4 different phrases that you can do at the bottom. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add paste to this so that my stencil doesn't, oh yeah, I wanted to paint my little red button. Well, the button is orange. Oops. The button is orange, and I want to paint it red. And I just got a little bit of red on here. So I just want to do my button. I didn't know if I was going to make a tag tonight. Because of the like the embellishments that I have, so I didn't know if I would have enough room. Okay, I'll make sure I got no paint on my hands. Okay, so I'll put the wax on. because the stencil is going to go all the way around. And I didn't know, I was thinking of aging it a little bit afterwards with some paint. Or I could have did it before too. But then that way it kind of will fade some of the green too that I'm going to use. Hi, Melanie. Okay, so I have, so I'm going to use, so this is a pattern stencil with 4 different patterns. I'm going to use the one with the pine trees and the cranberries. So I'll make sure that I fuzz this really well. Oops. Now hopefully it goes all the way around, and then what I could do is, oops. Because this here, you can move it over and continue, so it's really good. So it will go all the way around. Just gotta make sure that there's no air bubbles. What I will do, so I'm going to put this like that, but then I can lift this part here to continue. Okay. Now I have shimmer olive and I have cranberry. So the cranberry, I have cherry for the cranberry. Hi, Mel. Welcome. I hope I'm not missing anybody. So this is a nice shimmer green. Just gonna make sure that I'm not gonna chalk my cranberries. I might have to lift this up so I don't get it on the, smudge it on the table. Now, when it's shimmer, you do have a little bit more play time, but you still need to do it quickly when you're playing with paste because it dries really fast in the silk screen. So this is really easy to do. It's kind of like, you know, when you're buttering something, it's really, so it's kind of like that. You could, and they also have, like you have longer sticks for small areas, which I'm going to use for the cranberries. Which, oh, there's not a whole lot of it, but it should be almost to the end there. Okay. Oops, I got a little bit of red. Okay, so now I'm at the end. So what I'm going to do is lift the other part so that I can continue. Okay, so I'm going to lift this. And then I'm going to put this one down again. And I can see where the other ones are. Oops. Make sure it's down. Like it probably won't match, but I will use that part for like the back of my rolling pin. It will kind of overlap actually. And I think I got everything. Okay, now I'm gonna not stuck. So what I will do, so here's part of it. So now I'll do the end. So before I do that, I'll just lay it down. I have to dry it before I can put my other stencil on it. You can always add more cranberries too, but I think there would be a lot of red. It's pretty, thank you. I just love the green. I don't know if you can see it shimmer. So I might clean it. It depends on where it attaches from. I'll have to check. Oh, must have touched some red paint. Yeah, you know what? Everybody get a rolling pin and do a craft, and then that would be awesome. And I didn't know, but I think I might put, so I'm going to put a bow here. I'm going to put, because you can hang it on the wall, or you can display it on the counter. But I don't have enough counter space. So I think I'm going to put a string, hide it behind the bow, or behind the rolling pin here, and then you can hang it. I think it's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put that here. I'm going to clean this off, just so I don't, so I'll clean it with quickly with a Lysol wipe. This is just a quick way of doing it till, so I can use it again. You know, if you take good care of these stencils, they will last a long time. You say like 8 to 10 uses, but if you clean it well, you can use it more than that, for sure. Now, what did I do? Oh, my fuzz cloth fell. So I'm gonna dry that. I'm gonna grab one of these and clean this off. Otherwise I'll have glitter all over the rolling pin. Yeah, because it becomes sticky again once it's dry. I'm just gonna make sure that there's no water on there. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna find my, okay, so this was the beginning. So there's two sides to this. That's the end. And okay, so I found it. Okay. There. I have to go back and look at my comments. This one here will go a little quicker because it's just the end. I'm just trying not to put on the tables to get the paste on there. Okay, now I'm getting to the back part. So using the stencil, as long as you have a nice pattern, it's not that hard. So I left this, lay this one down. So it's kind of nice. The pine needles will kind of overlap when you get to the back part. So there. There wasn't that many cranberries at that end. Okay. So I'll put that in my water basin. So now I have my whole little roll. And I'm just going to close these because I'm done with that. And then I'm going to age it a little bit. Okay, and I meant to do that while you're busy. I like to put my paintbrush in a baby wipe just to keep it moist so that the paint doesn't dry in it. I don't want to ruin my brushes. Okay, I got red paint Okay, so I'm going to dry that, and then we can age it a little bit and put embellishments. So again, I have everything in the description. I have the link for the group. I have the link for the supplies. And for Facebook, the keyword is PIN, P-I-N. Hope it works. Thank you. Just want to make sure it's all nice and dry. I think it's good. Okay, I have, it's brown. It doesn't matter what the name is. Well, this one's raw umber, but any brown would work. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit in here because you want it really watery. You don't want it thick. So I'll put some water. You want it really inky. I don't want to see like any thick paint because that's acrylic. Okay, you can use a baby wipe or you can use a brush and then just wipe it. So I just need to make sure that if I was to use a baby wipe, that I'm not wiping off my paste. Yeah, you can see the link in the description, Emily? I hope it's, because I copied and pasted, I hope it works okay. So I'm going to try without trying to. So put some on and then kind of remove it. You want some darker areas. So take a clean one, kind of brush it in. So I gotta be careful not to go too over too much of the paste. I can only do like a little bit at a time. Which I probably should have did it before I did my paste, but that's okay. So I'm just going to do a little section at a time. I'll probably make the edges a little darker. Whoops. Now I'm back at the beginning. Okay. So again, I gotta be careful that the berries aren't dried that much. So it just tones it down a little bit, not so new. Okay, I want to dry that, but I want the edges to be a little darker on the brown. I think I might, looks great, thank you. I think I might sand the handles just a little bit. So I just want to darken just the edge. I know one of them will probably be covered in with the bow. Okay, I'm just gonna move that. Okay, I'm gonna sand. I just want to like where we get the old look on the middle section and along the ends. So just say it's not so new. I have to get some of them. You know the finishing wax? I have to get some. I know there's Bear. Oh, I froze for a minute. Am I okay? I'm downstairs, so once in a while I'll I guess it freezes on me. What to do here? I might as well do that to the button too. I'm okay. I go through so many baby wipes. I just bought a box at Costco there. Okay, so let's make a bow. And I have, so I got this at the dollar store, and it has some nice little fake oranges. I'm going to take it apart and just put that in. I like the pine needles. I was looking for, because at the dollar store you get, you know, the swags. I got this, you know, like this, but I don't think they got all their stuff out because they were just starting to take some out today. No, I went yesterday. I'm a neat crafter. Yeah, I like to clean as I go because I'm actually a messy crafter. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Okay, so I have some fabric. I got some checkers, some red and white. And I was wondering if I should put, I just get these little squares at Walmart. Sometimes you can get bundles at the what do you call that? Not bundle, but the bigger rolls at Michael's. So I'm not sure how many I will do with this one. I'll do 3. And then sometimes, you know how you try to rip one? There's always one angle, one that you can't. And I thought for a minute I didn't get it, but I'm going to throw that one out. I'm going to cut it a little thicker. I'll do 2. And then I got some nice red ones. I might do another. Oh, I have 3 checkers. Okay. I don't think I used this one yet. I'll go this way. Yeah, there's always that. And I think I got it. I will try this way. Is that the one I just ripped? Mustard, yeah. I might do another red. I really want red in there. Let's see. I'll make it nice and fluffy, I guess. Yeah, so my daughter on the weekend, my last weekend, it was 1 year anniversary for her opening of the tattoo shop. And so I was working, but my husband went, and she had like a 50-50 drawer in there. She had like little table where you can tattoo on fake skin. I'm like, oh, I wish I could have went. She had like a little table to paint for like a little ghost. So they did that. I'm not sure how big I'll make that. Yeah, so they did that, and anyways, they had quite a bit of people show up. So my husband got them, and my youngest was there too. She does graphic designing. So she had a little table with some of her stuff, and they had a person reading tarot cards. So it was a nice day. Anyways, my husband got them some flowers. Actually, I'm gonna put that white first. Yeah, he got them flowers, and so it was a really nice day. Yeah, she had a good turnout. I'm glad. I just wish I could have went, because I really wanted to do the tattoo thing. I would have saw if that was for me or not. My oldest, she went to school, believe it or not. She did the 6 years in French at the university, because we're French, and she did 6 years for psychology. She passed, she finished it, and then I think it was her last year, she was doing like apprentice. Well, actually, it started off the guy that had a tattoo shop saw her drawings, because she was drawing on her like de-stressor while she was in university, and she could draw, and it was so nice. Anyways, he asked if she would just work at the shop. I'm gonna cut another one to do the front desk. I said, okay, Jessica. I said, but don't let it interfere with your schooling. So anyways, next thing you know, hi Dana. Next thing you know, she says, oh, he offered me like to like design and stuff. So I was like, okay. Well, anyways, she finished her schooling, but she ended up doing tattooing instead of doing the psychology. But I mean, we're always proud of you know, what they've accomplished. I mean, she's 29 now. But yeah, great job. And the youngest, well, she went to college for graphic designing, and she works for a French theater. She does all their website stuff. And then just this year, she decided to open up her her own little business at home, doing stuff on the side. And she loves it. So that's the story. I don't know where that went. Thank you for having me, really. She can do therapy and tattoo. Yes. Yes. So I think I might cut some of this, trim it a little bit. But yeah, she also does, like, she's very talented. She obviously gets it, like, she gets it from me. She doesn't get it from her dad. Anyways, because her dad can't draw. So I want to do this. Yeah, so she paints. So she did a little, I love chickadees, so she did a chickadee painting for me. And she did that. She draws. Wow, she just loves it. Okay, now this is not quite the bow that I really wanted, but I think I'm going to shrink. Just keep cutting some of the long strands here. Make it a little smaller. Okay, I'm gonna put my stuff on first, and then I'll put the bow on top and my button. I can't forget my button. So I'll put my stuff on first, and then I'll see where I can put the rope to hang it. Some thrift stores to buy. Oops. Well, I'm going to end up breaking this, so I don't know why I'm stressing over the paper. Now, this is really cute, okay? But I'm not crazy about this part because it looks really plasticky, but this doesn't. So I don't know if I'm going to use this part. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Now, for the oranges, I am going to take it apart and just put them in the pine needles. I don't want to see this stuff. I actually should plug in my glue gun. Oh, well, thanks for popping in, Michelle. Have a good night. So yeah, just cut the little ends off. And then I got my pine needles. Just break all this up. I know I put the battery on, but I forgot to turn it on. So just need to take this wanted to put these like over here, and then I'll have this like that, and then we can put the oranges on there. But I forgot to, I gotta wait for my glue gun to warm up. Oh, what happened to her husband? I missed something. Oh, I have to go back. Which is okay. Okay, so I'm just waiting to warm up. Alright, oh yeah, and I also have these little twigs. I got a little bit left. I got them at Michael's, and they're the little lavender twig, dried up twigs. So I was going to put some of that in there too. Oh no, aw, so sorry to hear that. I hate that when stuff like that happens before at this time of year. It's sad. So I can put this on the edge there, because I see this will twirl. Let's see if this is hard enough. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that where I had the back, which is here, I want it to be in the back. It's just to see it's hard. And here. Yeah, I'm thinking to hang it, because otherwise if you leave it on the counter, it's just going to keep rolling. So we're going to do like a crisscross. I guess I could have always put that underneath it, but it just, I don't think I like it. Now I want to put the cranberries in the middle, and then we'll slide some oranges in there. I have like these, but I also have those other little round ones. I think it looks okay. Oh yes, and I want to put snow on here. I have this stuff, it's called Arlene Snow. I was wondering if I should put some on. I'll just see after what it looks like. Okay, and this here, I kind of wanted like put with some pine in between, like the pine needles. This one here. That's a big one. I'll put that one there. The other ones are a little tiny. I hope it doesn't melt my pine needles, because sometimes you go to put glue on the back of those pine needles and they melt. Actually, it's not too late. I think I'm gonna put it on the top. Because that one's a little bit big. I'm gonna put that tiny one in there. So I'll put that just to say behind it. And then we'll put that in. That's not too many oranges. Okay, so this is what I got so far. And I was thinking of putting some snow. You like the greenery? I do too. That's why I was like so looking for some more of the pine needles. I really love the pine needles. Now I'm gonna put the checker in the front. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna put my button on top. So that'll hide a lot of that, you know, where I glued everything. Lots of glue. I might puff that out again some more later. Okay. Oh, I got twigs too. I don't want to forget to put my twigs in. Just break them up. I got a little one here too. I don't know if they... Okay, before I glue it, now I don't know if you can see it, but say yes or no. Oh, can you see it? For the twig, I have it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Should I put the little twigs in there or just leave it out? I don't know if it goes with the pine needles. I'm gonna grab, can you see it? Does it look okay? Yes? Okay. I got some twine so I can put behind it because I'm going to hang it right there. Okay, I'll put a couple. I don't know if they have any more. I forget when I got this. I think I got this like in like summertime, where they have those baskets at Michael's. You can like clearance stuff. Okay, and then I'm gonna put one in the middle. Okay, so that's what I got. I might trim this a little bit more. I'm not sure. When I hang it up, I think I'll whoops. I'll know more. I'm gonna grab, this should be alright. So if what I should have did was, I would have thought about it, I could have put this right at the bottom. think I can lay this down. I don't want them to see it either. So if I put a small one just on the handle part, I think it'll be okay. So what I'll do, so if I do a loop right here, okay, and then if you go around in a circle, you're gonna have a nice fat end here so that you can glue it on here, okay? So let me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. I don't want it too long. Now I'm gonna put glue at the tip. And I'm gonna let that stick together for a second. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is go all the way around really tight. So that way, see how you have like a little beehive? Turned out nice, thank you. Oh, did you say leave out the twigs? I missed it. That's going to go right here. So that way, when I hang it, you won't see it. And it's on the edge, so it'll be flush with the wall. Too late. Oh, I can take them out. Yeah, I think it's okay, but sometimes the comments are really delayed on popping up. So yeah, I'll let that cool off and then I'll just hang it. So that's it. Oh, should I put snow? There was one more thing that I wanted to do. Like I can put snow on the berries and the pine. So, immediately likes them. Thank you. Should I put snow or no snow? Yes to snow? Okay. So this one here, I love this stuff. I actually have 2 tubes and I've had them for years. What's nice about this, it doesn't dry out. You know how sometimes because it's a jar, it'll dry out? I had this for years. So look at it's an old price tick gun thing. So I'm going to take, I'm going to use a bristle brush. I'll just use this. It's fine. So it's really it's fluffy, and I also have glamour dust. Put some on the button. So if you wanted to hide some, you know, like say there's a broken berry or something, you can put some on there. I'll put some on the needle and yeah, if you just don't blow dry it, because you gotta be careful not to melt your pine needles too, because that heat tool will melt it. I tried it. Well, I didn't mean to do it, but it melted. So when you just brush it on, there's clumps. So you can put however, like the amount that you want. I love this stuff. Okay, I'll put a little bit on my orange. Not a whole lot. And what's nice is if you get the tips, because usually the pine needles, you'll get snow on the tips, and get some in the back as well. So I think I got most of it. I love it. Now I'm thinking of putting a little bit of glamour dust. I think I'm just gonna wipe the, oops, wrong one. Wipe my little jar a little bit. The styrofoam. Nice. You melted your paintbrush? Yeah, I think I did something too before. I can't remember what it was, but I did a lot of things. It's like, so when I would paint, I would always have my cup of coffee next to my water bucket with to clean my brushes. And a few times I would dunk my brush in my coffee instead of my water bucket. And it's like, oh, so now I have a coffee cup with the lid. So I have this little guy here. I'm just going to move this stuff out. Whoops. I just touched it. Good. So I have glamour dust. So if you put a little bit on there while it's wet, you will have some glamour. And then I can put the rest that falls in my little tray. Probably won't see it all unless it's close. But so there it is. I really hope you guys like this. I know I think I inspired a lot of people to try the rolling pin. I might have to do another one, but a different version. You love the snow? Thank you. So again, thank you for having me in the group. Again, it was an honor to be part of it. And you guys, make sure that you go and join the group, because there's a lot of talented people on there, okay? And thank you for having me. And thanks for hanging out with me. You love it. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that. So if you have any questions, just put them in a comment below, and I will get back to you. And thanks for the hearts. Thank you, Emily. You're welcome. So you guys have a great evening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.